So I'm going to run through 6 things that Cindy shared for those of you who either coming in late or missed it before. She developed a daily ritual, and I'm gonna put this as your daily ritual because it was different things that you did throughout the day. So one was journaling, and y'all know I'm a big advocate of journaling. It got me through grief after my mom passed, so I know it works.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I like that you said you journal, you kind of wrote on the walls. I love that because it shows that you were just free to do whatever you needed to do. And you know we school kids for like writing on the walls, but it's an expression of it's an artistic expression and it's
It
free.
is so therapeutic. I recommend it. Get you some color pencils, markers if you have the space. Write on, and what I like about writing on the wall, Melody, is when you go in the room, it's there. So like in a journal, sometimes I have to go back to certain pages,
Right.
but on the wall, it's there.
Yeah.
You can't run from it.
Yep, I love that. So journaling was number 1, meditation 2, mindfulness meditation 3, distancing from family and friends. I cannot say enough how therapeutic this is when you are going through something and you need to heal yourself. You have to
Yes.
disconnect. Yes, it's not that you don't love people, but you have to, when you're going within, you really
You
have to
have to
hear you alone, really. Yeah, go ahead.
right. You have to quiet the noise.
Yes.
So you can hear your own noise. So you can hear your own chaos. So if you have Betty, Sue, and Bob still yakking, you're not going to be able to hear your inner voice. So, and you just tell them with love, because people are not going to understand. They're not going to understand, especially if you're social and you have people around you. They're not going to understand. I mean, I live in the house with my daughter and my husband, and there was times he didn't understand. You going in the room again? Yes. And can you please not walk back there? Because at that time, I wasn't where I'm at now, where if he walks and his footsteps doesn't bother me,
Right.
but any little noise would just throw me. So just be like, tell people what you need. Tell people what you need, and don't feel bad about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 3, distancing from family and friends. 4, crystal healing. That is, so you dabble in crystals, because I might have to bring you back on here. I've been looking for someone to talk about crystals.
Yes, I have a big collection of crystals. My daughter has a big collection of crystals. And just real quick, we'll go into that on another time, but I recommend that everybody, even brothers, kings, men, everybody should buy a rose quartz. If you don't have a crystal, buy yourself a rose quartz, because rose quartz represents self-love. And you don't have anything, you can't do anything without loving yourself. So start there. That's one of my recommendations.
I have my selenite. I wear it all the time because my doctor told me to get it because he said I had something going on in my head chakra. He said he couldn't understand what it was, but I was either being too confused or not settled, and he was like, I don't like what's going on. He said, get this for protection.
Selenite is excellent. That's another one, but I recommend everybody start with rose quartz, because start with self-love. Yeah.
Then she did yoga, and then gardening. Gardening, to me, when you said it, relates to earthing, because it's the same thing. When you have your hands in the dirt and you keep moving, you just, the energy from there helped heal you as well. So that gardening was really good. Those were the 6 that she shared, y'all.